Today, I want to talk to my fellow control freaks. Put your hand up if you like to control things, control situations, control your home, control your job. How lovely it is to just be in control. Well, do you want to think about how we became that way? Well, I'd like to talk about it from my perspective, and I hope that it's something that you can relate to as well. So, remember when you were young and you were carefree and everything was so spontaneous and fun? You got up and you went where you wanted to go and you hung out with your friends and you were always trying new things. And then along the way, you made some decisions that, kind of made things hard for you. Kind of like in the first episode of this podcast that I talked about. Well, after that, you realize that there are things that you can control about your life. You're gonna, hold on with a steel grip and make things go your way because you can't go through those hard times again. And then you know what happens? You start controlling every little bit of your life with the steel grip. So there's things, of course, that you can control about your life that makes it better. How much money you spend, self-control at the table, you can control your weight, you can control when you do your laundry, etc. But then, the hardest thing is that you can't control other people. And this is sad, really, that you can't control other people. But actually, it's really, really good. But the problem with those of us that like to be in so much control, we're also suffering a lot of stress. It is stressful to have so many things under our control. You know why it's stressful? Because then we cannot control the outcome, really. And if something doesn't go the way we want it to go, we're even more stressed. And the sad thing is that there are a lot of things that we're not realizing about being in control of everything. First of all, when you believe that you're the only one that can get the job done, you don't allow anyone else to do anything. And then you rob everybody else of the opportunity to grow. You're not letting people grow. You're not letting people learn how to do things your way. Or you're not letting people just learn how to grow. And you're not giving yourself the opportunity to grow. So, for example, I believe that I do the laundry very well in my household. I separate the colors. I have different fabric softener. I want this person's clothes to smell like this or my clothes to smell like this. It's a whole process. But I won't let anybody else do it because I do it better and just leave it alone. I don't want my colors mixed. I don't want my whites to look gray, etc. But if I keep doing it and never give the other person, the opportunity to learn, I'm going to be stressed because I have to do the laundry every single time. And that's not the kind of life that I want to live. So, I feel like I can control the outcome of the laundry, but really I am just upping the stress level in my home, and that is not helping. Another thing is that I'm no longer fun to be around because I just can't go with it, right? I want to say, hey, if we're going to go for brunch, we can go to this restaurant because I've read the reviews and I've been there and I know it's good. I don't want to venture out at all and try something new. So then everybody else is stressed because they know that if they hang out with me, we'll only go to these 5 places. So I'm no longer spontaneous and fun. That doesn't make my life easier because nobody wants to be around me. I'm expecting perfection and nobody else can live up to my expectations. And even when I say, sure, let's do whatever, let's just go with the flow, everybody's rolling their eyes because they know going with the flow means just adding one more restaurant to the list that she's already comfortable with. And it just means that, I'm not so flexible of a person. So, being a control freak is a source of stress to you, and it's a source of stress to everybody else because there's just some things that you cannot control, especially other people. You're no longer fun to be around because you just can't go with it. Nobody can live up to expectations. You are not allowing everybody else to grow, and you're not allowing yourself to grow because you always want to have a hold on everything. So, what I want to ask all my fellow control freaks to do this week is to learn to let go. Let go of things being perfect. Let go of coming home and the house looks spick and span. People have to learn to pick up after themselves, and they don't need you screaming at them all the time. Let them learn. It's going to get on your nerves sometimes to jump over all of these clothes and toys, etc. But you got to let it go and let people learn. The good thing is that you've set a standard. People have gotten used to living a certain way, and they will just go with it. Let people live. And most importantly, allow yourself to live. Allow yourself the spontaneity and the fun. This will bring back that feeling that you had when you were younger and you just went with things. I know you're thinking, yeah, but when I was in my 20s, my house looked like a pigsty, etc., etc. Yeah, but you were also less stressed. Your blood pressure was lower. You had less headaches. Learn to go with it. Learn to let go. Control the things that you can, mostly about yourself, your weight, your money, your attitude. But do not expect to control other people. Let them be. And just notice how much lighter you will feel, how much better your days will be. The less headaches, your blood pressure will go down. So, have a blessed day. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to visit the website www.trulytwaambo.com and send me an email. Let me know what you think about the podcast, if there's something that you want us to discuss. And most of all, don't forget to share. Have a good day. Love y'all. Thank you.
The podcast you just heard was published with Anchor. Got something you want to say to the creator of this show? Send them a voice message using the Anchor app, free for iOS and Android.